think if you're Jake Deeper, you'll take that shot every time down the floor.
Every time. He's got 2 or 3 open looks.
And Mast had trouble handling it. They've got numbers 5-on-4. Bynum getting to the block.
What's good, everybody? Sorry for the little bit late start. Unlike the NBA, college apparently starts on time. Right on time.
He doesn't miss many. You mentioned it, Thornton almost 60% from the field. It's an incredible number.
Everything working for you? Can you hear me?
I think so. I'm trying to get this.
All right.
The feed's kind of blurry, but it's going in and out. I think
Is
it's
it?
straight. I'm good now.
Understood. He had all the room in the world. And just
Up a
took
little
his
bit.
time.
I asked Lordy who he thinks looks bigger, Buchton Gel or Mast, and he said Mast. It's like, it's weird. Buchton Gel just looks like a big old beast to me. Mast just looks
Dangerous pass.
almost it's weird. I can't believe I got that one wrong.
Kicks it out. Mobley, Leaner.
Ohio State floater, Mobley,
take.
and one.
Good take.
I love the rotation from side to side, and then I love John Mobley Jr. understood the close.
But what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for joining us. We're still in YouTube
Thanks for
jail,
visiting us
but
in YouTube prison.
Preach Cornman definitely bald, been bald. Quite a while.
Three-point shooting. It's
I've got a great head of hair. I just choose to be bald.
but showing he can
It's a
also
choice
put on
thing.
deck as well.
I really hate my Discord camera, dude. It just is so
Hang around this
blurry.
program, you'll never hear his first name. You hear Junie. That's what they
Is it
call
blurry
him.
like on stream?
Yeah, it just doesn't look as good as when I hook it straight into Streamlabs, but it is what it is. Sanford. Back to, is that, who 31 again?
I saw Ohio State play a little zone at Rutgers, and they're doing it here.
Yeah, man.
It's not Jacobson. And Hoy Boy
What'd you
gets
say?
it ripped.
Off the bench with a steal.
Good job by Cups being able to.
Handoff here, backdoor cut. Two-handed jam, Ohio State. Wowie.
I like that freshman. Good
Cornman, we got put in YouTube jail for my son's channel.
beautiful pass.
Some of the audio from the game got picked up on that channel, and they considered it a YouTube strike. We've got 2 of those this season, so we had to stop playing NBA audio.
After a hot start, they
But when you have 2 strikes, apparently they completely hide your channel from the public. So everything. That's why we
shadow
haven't.
ban.
Yeah, that's why we haven't put out much football content lately. We're waiting for that ban to be up because no one will see our football videos. So it's a waste of time,
The coaching staff
you know.
not happy Brandon, with that
We'll
one.
be done with it this week, you think? Or this weekend?
Should be. We're technically 3 days away, about 72 hours away.
Nice take.
Yeah, seriously, Buchton Gel with a nice Euro bump dunk.
Off the bounce comfortably
Damn.
with 2 or 3 dribbles.
So just like that, the Cornhuskers stretch it back to 6, 9 minutes in.
Last game, I would have done the stream, but we just couldn't get our schedules linked up.
Spinning left hand for Knoll. Couldn't
But I'm glad we won.
And a rebound to Jacobson. Hoiberg pushes on the
Hoy Boy
Take it.
downhill. Lucky pass gets to Nebraska. Price with the dude. Price has got some.
Price is nice. Is that what you're
He's
saying?
got some. He's got some old school
Backboard as his shield.
moves. Sorry, that was
right there, Lincoln.
Yeah.
that wasn't Price. That was Frager. Frager's got
Frager.
some
And having a
old man moves in a really good way. I mean that like he's got great moves around the rim. Patience, savvy,
shot fake. Knoll
isn't sped up.
offensive.
A true freshman, would have just went for that reverse layup as fast as possible, but he knows, oh, that dude behind me is going to try to beat my shit against the glass. Let me go ahead and give him a little ups-a-daisy, like I'd do to you, if we're
Like you
being
usually
completely
do.
honest. What up, David Matney, a real goat?
The one real one.
Time to make the sports. Wake up to FS1's new.
That's your boy right there, man. That is your boy, El Presidente.
That is my.
You consider him to be your
says.
real presidente, right?
Yeah. Duh.
That's what I figured.
He's the president of the United States and Venezuela, as far as I'm concerned.
What up, Bubba? Yeah, you would have had an actual aneurysm if you would have watched Stranger Things all the way through.
Yeah.
What is it about the ending that's so much more difficult than everything? Like, they didn't completely ruin the Stranger Things ending the way that Game of Thrones did, but you know.
What are you talking about?
Stranger Things ending was just, you would have lost it, bro. Just all the things you hate. Well, you wouldn't be able to get into it in the first place, but the ending would have absolutely ruined your psyche. Hold on, I think my wife's here. Take over, William.
Me psyche. Yeah. Maybe. Let me go back to the deal here. What the hell come up here, man? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to bring up the chat. There we go. Stranger Things sucked. Dan the Corn Man, what's crappening, man? I can't. It's not that I just don't like those types of shows. It's I lose focus. Like when things are too sci-fi or too fantastical or fake or whatever, I zone out. And a lot of them you can't. You got to follow along. And I don't know if any of you are dumb like me, but a lot of times I'll read, like if I'm reading a book, I'll get through like 2 pages and I'll read every word, won't have a clue what I just read. I get like that with those types of movies or TV shows. When they start getting too fake, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what happened over the last 10, 15 minutes. Good luck. Is it that IKEA type furniture with like the Allen wrench deals and the little tiny wrench thing they give you to do the entire deal? That shit sucks. Yeah, David, it's like, I wish I could stay focused and into them because I like having shows or whatever to watch, or like when people are talking about newer movies or series or whatnot, and it's like, yeah, I can't follow it, man. Just don't work for me. I can't hear this stream now because Gabe's muted, but it's all good. Coming back from timeout. Nebraska got off to a good little jump, but Ohio State kind of clawed their way back in, and now it's back to 8. So we'll see if they can. Starting off better than, Michigan State, they did great, but a couple of those games we did, the defense just seemed lazy in the first half. They were forcing a lot of threes. They don't seem to be doing that so far. Seem to be attacking the rim. Really good team defense. And a good look from 3, drains it. 24-13, Nebraska got an 11-point lead. Keep this rolling. Keep all this momentum going as long as possible. I got to think. What do you guys think? I'm expecting like I don't know, it's basketball, so it's not just a knock on Nebraska or anything, but like a stretch where maybe they dump a game or two. They shouldn't play a tough opponent now that we're in Big Ten. I don't want them to go on too big of a deal. I'd like to stack up the wins early and often. Here's with the step through, kicks out to the arc. Hoiberg kicks back out to 3. Other pass out to 3, getting a little congested. An open look. Damn. Not quite online. See what you guys are talking about. Well, I don't want to miss the game. Some defense, reach for the ball and left an open look, but he smokes the layup. Hoiberg brings it up. Gonna attack and pass. Good pump fake. Go to the line and 1, sir. Had to put together an office chair today. Hate those kids. They're horrible. No, screw IKEA. Target furniture is better and less expensive. Yeah, but it all goes together the same way, right? It's all that instruction where it looks like a 2-year-old drew the diagram, and it's like put part A to part C, and good luck figuring out which one of these bolts is 1A or 3A. Bring elite defensive tackles. I don't know, man. I go back and forth between kind of what Brett's saying. If they're not splurging money-wise at that spot, or I'm kind of in this deal where I feel like the coaching staff isn't very good at evaluating talent. They're definitely not that good at developing it. So I wonder if they're not spending much money at some of the line positions that other teams are, just because they think we've got better, we've got as good on roster or things like that. So I don't know. I don't know that that's true. That's just kind of where I'm starting to lean.
Bro, how are we cracking them by so much?
Defense, man.
Are they not good?
They're not getting very good. They're not great, but we're not giving them very good looks. And then we're real patient on this end, using up a lot of the shot clock.
Deep post touch for Bynum.
Good D.
Is that Andrew Bynum?
Yeah, senior.
Finish.
His dad still had some eligibility. Harvey Specter sighting.
He's just refusing not to come in here. He's looking for socks to steal as usual.
Today's digital world.
Yeah, Dan, we're a basketball / volleyball school now. Why is our basketball team tougher and more physical than our football team?
Creed, AT&T Dynamic Defense.
It prevents
I mean,
threats. How are people supposed to get in? There's no door.
Yeah, David, we were kind of talking about that after the
world.
bowl game.
Somebody say door.
Light them up, Bobby.
I have a feeling
My man.
when we get paroled from YouTube prison, I have a video.
Once our probie officer hits us up.
Once the probie officer
That's what I'm talking about.
gives us our walking papers.
Check Good RX.
Well, but I think they got the money. I just don't have a lot of faith anymore in. I don't know if I don't have faith in the talent evaluation, but I definitely don't have faith in the development.
I don't have faith in his on-field coaching. Hey, quit trying to steal stuff. Come here.
Yeah, but I mean that's not what he does, or that's a whole long ass video, I think. Where can we point and say Matt Rule developed this guy? That's kind of my point, man. Like, I don't know. I felt like Emmett Johnson, and I don't want to play both sides of the fence and be too hypocritical. If a guy develops under your tenure, watch, mentorship, whatever, you got to get credit for it if you're not going to get credit for other guys that don't develop. But Emmett seemed like after he went into the portal, dipped his toe in the water last year, and then came back, it was like he just had a whole different mindset of. I guess what I'm trying to say is I felt like he developed himself more, like he put more focus and effort and work into things, because you didn't see that type of jump from anybody else. Some guys you didn't see even a bump up at all. So I don't know. Outside of that, I don't know. You can't really point and say that you see that. We have run out of gimmicks. The hat backwards thing was phony.
What was that, bro? Can we just take 2 quick seconds to talk about what the hell that? Because that was how about this? I think I solved it. Nike lays out the clothes that they want Tiger Woods to wear, or at least they used to. That's what they do. Like, that's what these companies do. They pre-plan. Like, it's like they're sponsoring you with clothes. They want you to wear certain clothes on a schedule because they're trying to, like, show off their stuff, right? Matt Rule's kind of like a poster boy for Nebraska. he wears some pretty dope stuff, and you go out and buy it. You're wearing a Husker hoodie right now because Matt Rule had it, and you want to be closer to him. You want to draw nearer to being more like him. And you know, maybe they just told him, we need you to wear this hat. But he's like, well, I don't wear flat bills. And they're like, look, we need you to wear this hat. He's like, can I wear it backwards? And they're like, sure. Just wear the camo hat, Matt. We need you to sell us some camo hats. It looked like a flat bill, and I don't think he likes wearing flat bills forward. Or could you see the hat? Was it a curved bill? Masked with the hook
I
shot.
felt the whole thing was he likes to do and say and have these little things that gets people like rah fired up. And when he started coaching the D-line, the whole thing was Phil Snow's like, you need to go back to putting your hat on backwards and getting in the trenches and being a coach.
Did they mention that?
Does that? Yeah.
That's
so then he literally does that.
Oh my God.
Everybody, like when we were doing the bowl game and you're like, people talking about it? Like, yeah, everybody's talking about it. And then after that, we heard him bring it up on the live deal of the game like 100 times. And it's like, I feel like when shit like that catches a little momentum, he just loves running with it. So then it's like now the press conference, he's still doing the whole thing or whatever. And it's like, I don't think any of that detracts or takes away from anything, but it's just like, I don't know. It just
what up,
seems
GBR
like
cap?
gimmicky or whatever to me.
It's gimmicky. It's gimmicky. You know, you should probably save the gimmicks for when you have a good line on either side. Gimmicks ain't going to help you block, okay? A backwards hat ain't going to help you. The vibe from, like, come on, dude. And then to go out there and get embarrassed like that. What a freaking anticlimactic season, dude. I can't remember a season. I guess the one where we didn't make the bowl game a couple of seasons ago, that one was pretty anticlimactic. You think this one, that was worse than this one, right? That was worse than this. It has to be worse than this year. Frager the Rack.
What are you talking about?
Lefty, good.
Nice.
Just the way this season ended, you know, it kind of felt like, I was thinking maybe it's the most anticlimactic season in a long time, but 2 seasons ago when we didn't make, like when we started off, 5-0 and didn't go to a bowl game, that was about as anticlimactic as it gets.
Yeah, Lawrence, a little slow. He looks like he's all right. I thought maybe he tweaked his hammy.
I'll tweak your hammy.
The thing that looks so bad on Rule to me is when you get down to the nitty-gritty part of the season. From day one, before he ever even coached a practice, he's preached and still does that we got to win in the trenches. We got to be able to run the ball. We got to be able to stop the run, especially late in the season and late in games. And that's exactly how you have this horrible record in November. You get out-bullied in the trenches. Teams run the ball down your throat. You can't stop it. And aside from this year where you had Emmett just play out of his mind, it still wasn't enough to win you games. So it's like what you wanted your whole identity to be 4 years ago when you got here, it still isn't. It's like, yeah, everybody looks good when it's 70 degrees and you're playing tune-up schools. You've got the soft part of the Big Ten schedule. What's that?
Nice little, I said, I'll tune you up. Nice pass into the post. Gets a yam. All right. Hoy boy, back to Sanford, over to Mast, contested 3, no good. Rebound from your boy. Pull up 3 for Royal, no good. Oh, we got smacked in the face, ref. A travel ref? How about you look back at that, ref? You got smacked in the face, bald white bitch ref. I can say that.
What are you saying about Ty Robinson and Hutmacher? You saying he developed them?
Buckeyes right now go right back to Bynum, go right back to World.
Me?
Down on the block, and you can see the corner.
No.
Right now.
D, I can't read that.
This is nuts.
FOQ.
No help.
He said, isn't Emmett wasn't sniffed when he went to the portal. I think he was in the portal for like a day. But yes, he focused, but under the development of coaches, he was able to perform. Let's not joke about that. Then the Ty Robinson and Hutmacher. So even if you're saying that he developed those two and Emmett, okay, there's 3 out of however many players in 4 years. And like kind of the point Gabe's saying,
Price,
there hasn't been
yuck.
big uptake. Like there's been
I
a
love
steady uptake for
Mass
sure,
getting
but
on the ground for that ball.
Thornton only has 2 points so far.
Oh, we got blown past.
Draws the foul.
And
Ooh,
Fountain.
mast.
But this lead was 14, and they've got a chance to whittle
we
it
shrunk a.
How are
what
we
was it,
feeling
13,
about
14 point lead down
Minchie?
to
The EPO
5?
says.
I don't know anything about him. I've seen the practice highlights or whatever, but I haven't gone back and like looked at his high school, or there's not enough of him at Notre Dame to see much. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to do a breakdown video on Minchie.
I don't think it matters who you bring in if you don't drastically overhaul the offensive line.
Well, they need to bring Gary Menson in there.
Well, they ain't got that kind of money.
Kid's got a bright future.
They need to find it.
This is the effort right here, just to keep that possession alive, gets it to his teammate.
Find it.
He's been so active, obviously, with offensive end, but I love what he's doing on the defensive end.
Yeah, Jake Diegler says that Bynum does everything with energy, just a high motor guy, and on full display tonight.
28-33, folks. Getting close until they miss them both here. That would have really made it a closer game. Can we have that lead back now, please? I'll take that lead again. That lead was like chicken soup for the soul, Gary.
Chicken soup, he says. Corner. You had him.
Price to the rack, under the rim, kicks it out to Hoy boy for 3. Need it. Guys, we got 42 watching. Help us out. Please hit that like if you haven't. I assume you guys have. It's probably the Facebook jail. I mean, YouTube jail. Facebook jail was the original jail. Let's be honest. Remember when people used to use Facebook and say something a little too spicy? Really?
I saw a graph that said that YouTube was the #1 thing people use, but I think Facebook was second.
Facebook? Man, it just feels so anxious, bro. Oh, bad pass from Mast. Yeah.
It's where everybody started, so no matter what.
It's where all the
platform
boomers
people
are
mainly
at,
use,
too.
they all
Yeah.
have that
Yeah,
still.
that's true. That makes sense. I've noticed with Facebook, it used to be where, like, if I had a notification on Facebook, it was a notification. It was someone I knew saying something directly to me. It was someone that I interact with letting me know something or showing me a funny video or tagging me in something. All notifications. Now, it is a statistical impossibility to look at my phone and not have Facebook notifications popped up. But believe you me, 9 out of 10 times when I go to check those notifications, it's Adidas posted that wait, hold on, we're just trying to get you on the app real quick. Adidas posted that they think you deserve a badge. So we're gonna give you a badge because you've interacted with Adidas. So click on Facebook real quick and open our app because Adidas wants to give you a badge because you've interacted a lot. Thanks, Facebook. I certainly meant to click on the blue F because I was thinking, hey, what if Adidas wants to give me a badge because I've interacted with them and looked at their shoes? Dude, it's like 9 notifications of that type shit on Facebook. Do your friends still talk to you? Do your friends still tag you and shit and message you on Facebook?
I don't get on there hardly ever, but I get like alerts every day of like, look back at what you were doing with.
It's because they're trying to get you on their app to make the app active. Like, that's their grift. And like, the only reason I don't get rid of Facebook is because my mom's on it, my dad's on it. You know, it's like I feel like I'd be, abandoning them and blood guilt.
Blood guilt. No, David, he was just, I mentored him. I hired him as one of my assistants. He wasn't quite ready. Red World said he got this recommended first. Basketball Live. I guess when he got onto YouTube.
That's nice.
Can Hoiberg play QB? I was wondering if Nass could play on the O-line.
We certainly love our 6'10" linemen.
Barbara Hampton said 100-plus man roster, 3 years, or 3 players are developed. Let's give him a raise. Make it make sense, sir.
So you can get lost in the minutia of all of his failings. You can get lost in the in his successes. But if you just want to look at it from this basic thing, Nebraska was a dead program. He even has the balls to say that now. We were a dead program. No. That was a replay.
Show some respect to
That was a
Hoy
replay.
Boy, then get back to your...
Well, it was a replay. I could tell.
I got tricked.
It was I could tell it was the same play. It happens to me in the Suns, but...
Ain't smart.
He just... I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm not going to lie.
You were saying that Matt Rule's the greatest coach you've ever experienced.
Thank you. Hoy Boy with the ball. Kicks it to Lawrence. Screen from Mast. Back to Sanford. Short three.
Kind of
Great tap back from
good tap out.
Butengel.
Go. Somebody cut.
Mast. Big top of the key three. No good. You know what Ohio State's doing a good job of? Something I've...
3-point line defense.
I was going to say the opposite, actually. I was going to say they're doing
it. Was wide open in that last drive, so I was wanting somebody to cut.
Maybe one of the cuts, but the cut from Mast cut off. I've been noticing them doing a good job of stopping our backdoor cuts. I feel like our offense is like 75% backdoor cuts, and we connect on them, which is what Joker does with the Nuggets. Honestly, their whole offense is backdoor cuts, but nobody's willing to backdoor cut a lot because it takes energy, and defenders don't like to stop it because it takes energy, But yeah, that's what I was going to say.
We have made it.
We were
back-to-back bowls. I know he's joking, but there is something to that.
A lot.
You have to keep.
He's stabilized. So we were on the hospital bed, convulsing, about to die. Matt Rule's the doctor that came in and got us stable. Now, maybe that's all this doctor can do, but I'm damn grateful for him to getting us to stop convulsing and biting our tongue, okay? We're done with that now. Now we're a patient on the hospital bed who's got a chance. Maybe we need to bring in a specialty doctor for surgery.
Nice pass.
But can you find that specialty doctor?
That's my whole thing.
Yeah, Shane, we'll be doing Suns right after this.
It drives me nuts when it's like, this player sucks, get rid of him. Okay, who do we have or who could we get that's going to replace him or do better? Same thing when people want to fire coaches after a bad game or a
nice defense, but it's out of bounds. Ohio State's ball.
But
nice job, just can't finish.
With all that you said being true, they're barely getting to bowl games. And next year, you've got a gauntlet of a schedule. Do you think that bowl streak continues based off what you saw at the end of this season?
Hell
No
to
way.
No.
And the reason why is because nobody's developing. You don't see the development on a guy that, like, okay, these guys that didn't play that are going to be next up, they'll be good to go because they've been steadily getting developed, and it's going to be a good improvement. Or these guys that can replace some of the guys through the portal are going to be as good or better as they were at their last stop because we're going to develop. Like, I don't feel that at all. And now you're going to go from squeaking in with a 500 or
Frager, wide open three.
Damn.
Way over the mark, over the rim, hits the other side of the backboard from the left wing.
Nice.
Oh, Buchtengel almost took an elbow to the chops.
Frager giving up too much size, even though he's 6'7", just the weight and strength of Devin Royal was a little bit too much, and so he grabbed him.
Shane McCarty said, "Hey, Gabe, are you doing Suns today?"
Yeah, I told him we're doing it right after.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not really listening to you.
Well, you're very awake, you know?
Oh, super.
Lucky right now just to be down 7 with a minute left.
Mobley, 12 points tonight. Guy who grew up in the Columbus area from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Left for high school, but...
And it's just going to get better because I don't have to go to work after this.
Hey, Katie. And when you do get home in the morning, you'll go right to sleep, and you'll sleep till about 11 a.m., get a nice long morning of sleep. You'll wake up, have some coffee, go about your slow, one normal job full-time per day. What happened there?
I would say yes.
Oh, you push him in the back?
I don't know. I mean,
looks like he got
they're
pushed
both
down.
exactly. They're both just fighting for position. I don't understand how Ohio State dude fell, unless it was like a chair pull.
Yeah.
Frager
Once he
started
got him pushed basically to the ground, he didn't have anything else to push on, so he fell. He had all of his weight on Prager. When Prager goes down, there's nothing to hold his weight anymore, so he falls. I want him suspended for the season.
Oh, shit. I do think. So what happens if Matt Rule doesn't get us to a bowl game? Does he have to go? You're going to be on an island, bro. I don't know if I'll be able to stay on the island with you.
I think it depends on how the losses look. But, I mean, even at that. No, I don't think you can miss the bowl game and it'd be all right. Because the schedule's tough, but you still have 6 or more games that you should win, especially in year 4. The same coach, bulk of the same coaching staff, bulk of the same... You know, I mean, just like every other school, you're going to lose
3
some guys
here,
every
no
year.
good for Bruce
It's not like
Thornton,
it's a
out of
complete
bounds.
overhaul of a roster.
Skurs ball.
Love the activity of Tilly. And I think also good job by the Buckeyes coaching staff.
His dog, I was not impressed with TJ Lateef in that final game. I know it's a ranked Utah, but he looked overwhelmed again. So for me, I feel like I've seen him more overwhelmed than appropriately whelmed. Masked deep 3, no good. Buchton Daddy with
Nice
the board. Back to Masked, top of the key, 30 seconds. Shot clock's off. Unforced error, out of bounds.
Dude,
Ohio
right when he
State
went to
ball.
pass it, dude started breaking.
Yeah, they did. What up, Jesse? Fizzetti? We're just chilling.
Yeah, it is. And Fred showed his frustration on the sideline right there. He understood 31, trying to get the momentum going into this halftime. Would love to got a buck.
Some clean Husker jerseys. I kind of like these. Top 10 basketball team. How the hell does that happen?
Right.
Just plugging away long enough. Hoiberg may be a good example of letting a coach build something over the course of several years.
I was going to bring that up to you.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
You're 7 for him?
I put that thought in your head, and then you thought, yeah, now there's a smart thought. Let me go ahead and fake like I came up with it.
You got me. Yeah, got me.
Of course, you played against Fred in the inside.
Woo!
He was saying you had that pass.
Ohio State should have last possession.
And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Kept you around for a while. Shot clock is off here. Thornton gives it up.
A lot of dribbling around.
Yeah. 3.
Nice.
Super contested 3. No good. All right.
Up 7. What were they up? 13, 14?
Yeah, at one point. But here's the thing, bro. I was going to say this. I would have said this last game versus Michigan State had we been there.
That's something stupid.
Okay. I'll try not to.
It's just going to piss me off.
Oh, I noticed chat's not looking correct. I would have said this during Michigan State. Hey, man, we're doing really good at halftime. Like, we're already up at half. It seems like it's Nebraska's style that they only play good in the second half. So if we're up on Michigan State in the first half, that bodes well for the second half because that's when we normally play our good basketball. And then that really did work out for us versus Michigan State. So I'm hoping that same thing will be true. We're a second half team. Hopefully we're a second half team again. But I've only seen that for 3 straight games, but someone was in here telling us, no, that's what Nebraska does this year. They're a second half team all year. It's not just the last few games that you and I have been glomming on to. Gary.
Wow. I'll tell you what to glom onto.
I've been waiting for you to let me know. Because I'm ready to glom. All right. Barbara says, how is it every sport at Nebraska is popping bottles but the football program? That's the question.
I think a big part of it is football's bigger. The most programs, like you would say.
Mm-hmm. I do say programs.
Most of their assets and money into the coaches, the players, NIL, all that stuff. So, I mean, competition-wise, I think there's just more. But also, I feel like there's a lot more pressure on the football side of things to get things right, and then it's under a lot more of a microscope. Or who knows, if you give Matt Rule 7 years, maybe you get something like this in year 7 from the football team. Mm-hmm. But you're not going to get that on the football side. The patience isn't going to go as long. And somebody made a good point. Game Dog, he said you can't compare Rule and Hoiberg because Hoiberg's won big games. And even when the basketball program was struggling, there was times where they knocked off top teams, top 25 teams, top-ranked Big Ten teams. You're just not getting that from Rule, at least not yet. So, I mean, if this is it, from the a more positive angle for Rule. He's not doing what Frost did in like, nope, this is my guy. I'm leaving him here as long as humanly possible. Like coaches that were literally here for one season, he let go. Like he seems to have a vision. He knows what he wants addressed, fixed, developed, whatever. So say things go well, you lose a couple of those big games you're going to play between Oregon, Ohio State, Indiana, Washington, Iowa, but maybe you win one or two. You know, in those games that have been close in the past, if your lines are even somewhat improved and you find a way to win some of those, it's like, okay, you still make a bowl game. You win, you handle your business against the teams you're supposed to. You don't have Minnesota-like games where you play a team that you're on paper and everywhere else viewed as better than, and then you just go completely shit the bed. But I think it has to happen or start to happen this year. He's not going to be around long enough to see the whole thing play out like he's saying. And I agree with him when he says, you know, we're not doing it as fast as Signetti or as, you know, the huge jump from year to year, but we are improving. It's like, yeah, but you've also been here longer than Signetti has, and to have, to me, it's just the optics, man. It looks so bad at the end of this year. You lose your best, basically your two players that accounted for probably 97% of your offense. They're both gone, and your schedule's infinitely tougher. I think that's where everybody's like, shit, dude, next year's going to be a dumpster fire.
Sometimes those tough schedules don't end up being as tough as they seem. I've seen that a lot in sports, all over sports.
I feel like that happens every year, but you also, for every, it's not a good example pertaining to us because they still dog walked us, but at the beginning of the season, Penn State was, 2? And then they go on that catastrophic losing streak and fire their coach, all that stuff. Nobody anticipated that at the beginning of the season. But you also get teams that you look at the schedule and you're like, that'll be a win. And then they have a big bump up that year. So now a game you thought was a for sure win's a way tougher game or ends up being a loss than you anticipate at the beginning of the year.
Wow. I don't know, man. I'm worried about myself next year. I'm worried at who I'm going to become. You know,
one of the negative types.
Well, I just
one of the people carrying a pitchfork and a torch.
Like, I understand the side of the argument that says rip the Band-Aid off now. I don't think it ends well, but I understand the argument if you know what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if your argument is rip the Band-Aid off now, I think that argument is like, well, you can already see you made the argument. Next year, we're probably not going to make a bowl game. And you also said it's probably not going to be okay to not make a bowl game.
No.
Isn't that like
I said no. I said it won't be.
Well, I was trying to give you some wiggle room there. You know, I was trying not to like hardline your stance. But if you want to hardline it, that's fine. You're saying it's not okay. So then we already see that coming. Do you want to go into a lame duck season and waste an entire year of a coaching search / I mean, no one wants to have this conversation, bro. I don't want to have this conversation, but here's where we find ourselves. We expect not to go to a bowl game next year, and we also feel like it's not okay.
But what if they go to a bowl game? What if they lose to Indiana, Ohio State, and Oregon? I don't think this is going to happen, but I'm just creating a narrative. They lose those 3 games, but beat everybody else on the schedule and go to a bowl game. Like, then you're like glad you kept them around. Like, the Band-Aid ripping off now to me is wild, because you look at,
I said it won't end well.
Arguably better jobs, the coaching pool's dry. Like, unless, like we talked about this at the end of the bowl game, unless you're going to figure out a way to get Urban Meyer or Nick Saban out of retirement, who are you going to go get? There's like no one available. It's not the type of job where people are going to be like, I'll leave where I'm at right now to go to Nebraska.
No.
Or you're going to lure some great from whatever he's doing to come do it. So it's like, and also, a lot of people are already off of the Matt Rule train, but it's like he made all these coaching changes and has this whole, we're going to revamp and really focus on the trench play and getting the right coaches for the right style we want to run and do all this stuff. Like, let him run it out there and see what it does.
True. So we have Ohio first. All right. Think that's clearly a W. Not Ohio State, Ohio Bobcats. Then we've got Bowling Green, W. Then we've got North Dakota, W. Then we've got Indiana.
So you're looking at 3-1.
Beat down. Then we've got Maryland, who we barely sniggity snuck a win with Raiola. Not that you can't sneak a win with TJ. But that's a toss-up. I'm not ready to say we beat Maryland without knowing who we have.
Sake, you have to win that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. But that's a toss-up game, right? Would you agree, or you think it's a guaranteed win? Or
no, nothing.
Just a must-win, not a guarantee. Okay, thank you. Ohio State, 3-2, potentially 4-2, or potentially
3-3.
3-3. Washington Huskies. Not a toss. It's a toss-up, right? You don't know you're going to win that game.
If it was playing right now, I would say Washington.
You want to pop them in the loss category, or do you want to pop that in the toss-up category?
Put it in toss-up.
Okay.
I would put, if it was me making my own list, I would put Maryland as a win, Washington as a toss-up. Right now I'm at 3-2 with a toss-up.
You think we beat Maryland next year?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm probably wrongfully so, but I'm anticipating mainly the defensive line being better than it was this year. But even if there's a little bit of improvement from the offensive line, I think regardless of which quarterback you have, whatever, if you can have multiple running backs that you can utilize and rotate, stay somewhat fresh, you have the ability out of whatever quarterback you roll with. You're not so one-dimensional. It's not so easy like against Raiola where it's like pin your ears back and blitz the shit out of him even if you don't get him. If you just get to him or create discomfort, you drastically affect the passing game. I think those things, the stop and the run, our inability to stop the run, especially on the big plays, and the way they were able to affect the offense just by putting pressure on Raiola, I don't think that'll be as significant next year. But their quarterback, you would assume, is going to develop a little more and be even better than he was last year, and he was a problem.
Yeah. Let's see here. Illinois.
Yeah, that's probably a loss.
Loss. Iowa. Do we not play Iowa last game of the year?
No.
What happened?
It's all changed up now because of the realignment.
Weird. Loss? Yes. Yes. Don't say
as of
no.
right now.
Come on. We have no credibility to stand on. We have no foothold to stand on to say that we're going to beat Iowa next year at this point. Michigan State.
That'd be a win.
I want to put that as a win.
I mean, it depends on who they bring in because Fitzgerald's a good coach. But
he is, bro.
Last I looked, like their best receiver, their quarterback, their best running back, everybody was in the portal.
But they got Fitzgerald. Don't you think that's going to get them?
Or how quick he can get chemistry off of who he brings in would be a big factor.
I would say toss up, but I'll give you the win. You think it's a win. That's fine. Oregon.
Beat down.
We beat the shit out of them.
What if it's Dom or Dylan Raiola led Oregon?
Woo-hoo!
To make it even worse. Or do you like that knowing his tendencies?
Brother.
If you can get pressure.
If we can get pressure. That's hilarious. You know how the Jets didn't get an interception this year? That was basically us with sacks. No joke. Final game of the season in Piscataway, New Jersey. The Rutgers. Okay.
That should be a win.
Yeah, it should be a win.
So what do you have there for a record?
Win, loss. For me, I see I see 4 wins on the schedule. I see 4 solid should-win games on the schedule. And I think you see 6.
Yeah, 6, and then like 2 not sures, but you have to win those if you rule, in my opinion. If you're gonna for sure lose those other ones we talked about. If you pull an upset out of somewhere, I think that goes all.
But now you have to remember that he will lose at least one game that should be a win.
That he shouldn't. Yeah. Maybe more. Probably a toss-up game will be lost, or 2. A game he should win will be a loss, and then usually the for sure should loses, they lose. So if that trend can't get bucked, then yeah, I think it's
Price for 3.
Bang,
Finally
bang.
finds his range and slaps it. All right. Just like I'd slap you. Buchanan gel on the perimeter. Was it? I get my delightful whites confused. They're so delightful.
Was it 31?
No, it was Sanford. He was 21.
It was 21?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
My high school number. Price kicks it out to Buchanan Gel, gets it right back. Little rocker step, drives left, pops on the fadeaway. No good. That's tough. If he could try for a left-handed running layup, I'd like that a lot better. A Euro, ugly. Nah, he Euro'd.
No.
He Euro'd. There's the shot. Show the Euro. Foul.
Show the travel. I mean Euro.
I could. I'll rewind it. Let's take a look. I'm curious. You might be right. 1, 2.
He jumps. You can't jump and
Yeah,
count that as part of your euro.
Yeah, if you jump off one and land on one, you can.
He didn't.
He
jumped
gathers
off one,
and he
landed on
takes
two.
two.
took another stop.
No, look, picks up the ball here. One,
Jumps.
it's one. It's okay. You can jump. It can be a jump stop. That's a jump stop.
Okay.
Or a pro hop.
All right.
2. Ball goes up. It's ugly. It shouldn't be allowed. He should be thrown in a gulag for doing something that ugly. But technically, it's legal. And if you go to the NBA, they'll give you another one of those steps and count it legal.
Yeah, in the NBA, you get like 5 of those. And you can switch up your pivot at any time.
Ooh, Lawrence with the sexy three,
that.
but it's no good.
Defensive possession right there for the Buckeyes.
You're seeing a much more aggressive Bruce Thornton right now.
Yeah, Captain, I think 4. I think they'll be favored in 4 next year. I don't know. I mean, maybe more. Maybe depends on how well the hype train gets kicked up into gear. But I'm predicting, like, my barrier of success is 6 wins, and I think we'll fall too short. If we can get through next year's schedule and only surrender 1 game backwards, I could live with that.
If he only wins 4 games next year, there's no question he's going to be going, right?
Mass to Hoiberg. Back to Hoy Boy. Over to Lawrence in the corner. Giggity, giggity. No good. Tough shot behind the rim a little bit. Still can be made. Nice skip pass. Top of the key. No good.
Good defense.
Yep. Good rotation out there on the perim. Hoy Boy, pick and pop with Mast. Nice pass down to Buke Daddy.
Big.
Good pump fake from Buke Daddy, but he didn't need it. But still, good move. 58 watching, guys. Help us out. Please hit the like button. We need you to hit that like button. We can feel it in our loins. Thornton, here's a who. Kicks it to a tall white. Hoy Boy slaps the pass to that tall white out of bounds. Nebraska still on defense.
Let's see where the Buckeyes go offensively. I love to see Devin Royal down on the block. He has a mismatch, but he's playing out on perimeter.
Thornton gets a screen, pulls up. That's going to be short. It is a little short brick. Hoy Boy pushing the pace. Trying to kick it into the post. Gets it to Buke Daddy.
Charge.
No. I don't feel like that dude was...
Feel like he was set.
I hope they give us a replay.
That's just me talking.
He might have been in restricted. He's not in the restricted, but he was moving. You missed it, you little cuck. You looked away. Did I say you could get distracted? Look. Don't get distracted. See? Still moving. I'll teach him yet. We'll get him understanding ball soon. The thing you guys don't understand is Gary doesn't know ball. Thornton kicks it to the tall big, and he's trapped. He gets it down into the paint, though. Foul, Buchton gel, probably. Yep, they gave it to Hoiberg. He's going to the line. Bro, can you imagine, GBR captain? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Don't say stuff like that. But can you...
Devin Royal, the junior, he's their second.
Don't say stuff like that. GBR, don't say stuff like that, GBR. Because I can see it. I can see it. I need Rule to pull a rabbit out of the hat in year 5. I mean 4.
Gets quiet in here off these free throws.
Free throw good. 6-point lead it's been cut to now.
It can get really loud. A night like tonight, they've got about 13,000. It seats 19,000, and at times
Lawrence and Sanford working it up through this full court press-ish. I would say it's more like a half-court press. You're cool. What happened? Everything cool?
Yeah.
They kick it to Hoy Boy into the paint, pumping, kicking it to Mast. Little step back
Good
corner
look.
thrizzle. No good. I would like to see Hoiberg get a little pull up in his
Somebody
game.
throw him a lob.
No. When he gets to that
see him
spot,
cram
like
on somebody?
8 feet from the rim, I'd like him to pull up and kick his leg and like do a little leg swing pull up, like like a Colin Gillespie, or like a
SGA foul baiting.
No. I just want him to shoot. I know he's tiny, but if he wants to continue playing basketball, he's got to prove that he can make you pay for leaving him open, and he's passing the ball when he's open sometimes. Like, he's a little too unselfish. There's a nice pull-up for, what's bro's name? That's Mobley.
Mobley. Catino Mobley.
Probably is Catino's son.
No, his first name would be Catino because he's
Junior?
Mobley Junior. See how that works?
Back court, but they touched
No,
it!
dude, they
you
hit
stupid bitch, Raph! What are you talking about? Review that! My God, dude. Come on. Thought we were second half team. They're doing a new stadium for Lincoln? Or they might just.
Must-see games on Fox. Saturday, it's Rams, Panthers. And on Sunday, Eagles, Niners.
sensational.
So playoffs start this week? Wild card at least?
Yeah.
I can't believe the Bears are in the playoffs and they're not a wild card. What is life?
And they got a home game.
It's so weird. So weird. Who did they match up versus?
Packers.
Great. That'll just be the biggest Bears game I've ever seen in my life.
Well, you guys did play in the Super Bowl against the Colts.
Yeah, but I was on that roster.
That's true. You didn't really get to enjoy it.
I didn't get to really sit there with food and stuff like that.
Oh, you were on media row for a week straight.
It was
Cameras in your
rough.
face.
It was rough. I had whispered right before Devin Hester took back that opening kickoff. I whispered in his ear on the sideline. I was like, just house this one, bro. Don't even trip. And he was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that. So there's
Wow.
that. What I should have done was whisper in Coach's ear and say, don't play Rex Grossman instead of Kyle Horton, you stupid effing bitch. But
Well, you don't whisper in any men's ears. Can we work on that?
that's going to be a problem for me.
That's going to be a real taboo. Why does college basketball seem like the second half takes twice as long as the first halves? I get the end. I get the last.
Yeah,
few minutes,
they'll
but I feel
probably
like the whole
they probably
half is
save
like-
their timeouts for then, you know.
And late night San
Just
Diego
so
State,
long.
Nevada, tomorrow,
Comparatively.
only on FS1. And speaking of Michigan, news and notes. Michigan, they have not only been winning, they have been winning by a huge margin. And congratulations to Braden Smith. What an accomplishment, passing Cassius Winston for the Big Ten assist record.
I mean, he's a phenomenal.
How scared do you think Michigan is to play Nebraska?
Quaking. On a scale of 1 to quaking, I'd go quaking.
Keeps them up at night.
Okay.
And then, like you said, Michigan, I mean, average win in the last 10 by 34.5. And there's a lot of ranked teams that they've ran through.
Yeah, just completely obliterated. They beat
Ohio State inbounding here, folks.
They just beat
Down
USC by
4.
30.
They throw it back court. Mobley with the ball. Coutinho the third. Gets a screen here. Hoy boy goes over it. Wisely.
Under it.
Little DHO. He gets the three pulled. Was that a three?
Pull. No.
Foot was on the line. I love it.
That was a good pull. Nebraska got to get something going on offense, man. Defense isn't bad. They're just taking good shots.
Yeah. Hoy to Frager. Frager downhill. Step back. Kicks it to Mast. Oh, no. Mast almost threw it away. Good save for Hoy boy. Price. Down to Lawrence. Reverse lay. Great pass. Great finish. Great touch by Lawrence with pressure. Breathing down his neck. Like the Alliance breathing down Stone Cold's neck. We'll talk about the Alliance later. Hoy boy almost gets a steal. Thornton doubled. Thornton falls.
A Euro. That was a Euro.
There's the steal from Hoy boy. Dunk it, Hoy! Good little scoop lay. He didn't want to hurt the rim. He didn't want to.
Just two-handed tomahawk.
I would have been like, bro. I would have been blown away. I knew there was a 0% chance he dunked that. Mobley gets a screen, gets the switch over to Frager. Back to Mobley. No good. Long rebound. Sets up a little fast break, but they decide to slow it down. Hoiberg, left-handed dribble, pumping, getting blorked. Gets his rebound, kicks it out to Frager. Frager back to Price. Boink, short brick.
Dude.
He's been off today, dude.
His own guy pushes them.
And he got flipped to the sideline. Will he be able to survive without it?
Thornton kicks. Working around the horn a little bit. Hoiberg gets chicken winged. Good defense. Rebound Lawrence. He's off to the races. Kicks it to Baby Hoy. Mast to Price. Why, Price? What are you freaking doing, bro? Super contested, almost doubled, and you're not hot. Like, if you're hot and you want to heat check that, I get it, Price, but you ain't.
Yes, indeed. I mean, you said it.
Oy vey.
The trees down there, but boy, he knifed his way. Euro stepped into this one.
Good finish there from Thornton. That's why bro's averaging 20 a game.
Yeah.
It's your boy Nick Wright.
That's your guy, right?
That's your guy. And he doesn't have a noticeable nose during his profile. Don't even notice it's there. What
Nor
nose?
a Chiefs bias whatsoever.
What nose? Oh, yeah, I know. I figured you super hate his guts. Bro couldn't be more of a hater.
I don't hate anybody. I don't have hate in my heart. I'll let it all out. What time's your son's game?
7.
8.
But you know how those games.
7.
You know how those games be. They always start late.
So it'll start at 7:20.
Exactly.
Son not going to start it on his own.
No. This should be over pretty soon, right?
I mean, it's 6:52 right now.
That's true. It is kind of dragging. Not gonna lie, man. Yeah, it's dragging.
Need Nebraska to just pull away so we don't get the last 3 minutes taking 45 minutes between timeouts and fouls. Oh, man. They announce anybody else getting signed today or committing, whatever?
Not that I heard yet. Tons of players in the portal, though. Hope and pray. I heard we lost out on some linemen that we had a shot at.
Yeah, that was the D tackle, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay. I can live with that.
Is Kirby Smart really gonna go be the Falcons coach? Or is that just
That's a good question, Aguado. I don't know. Why not? I'd be going after Slignetti. You know?
Tell you.
Talked about his background and being from Atlanta. You go back to 2021 and state champion at Milton High School. And he was an all-state player, a top 50 recruit. And then, just a few weeks ago, first Milton High School player to have his number retired. And just 5 days after that, he got that degree. There he is with his head coach, Jake, getting his degree from Ohio State.
Not seeing much else, man.
High school. And first ever four-time captain here at Ohio State. And as we were talking about, not only a tremendous player, Steve, a tremendous person.
Just an unbelievable human being.
Lawrence kicks it in.
He's been a captain every year. He's played high school level and the college level. And then we talk about his playing at an all-time high. Graduated already.
Lawrence.
That's what you sign up for.
Picking and rolling.
Carry your program.
Kicking it to Frager. Back to Buchtengel. Buchtengel, DHO, Buchtengel. Backdoor cut, not avail. Garcia, boink. He's hasn't played all game, I feel like. First shot, jacks up a 3, no good. Thornton, short alley-oop, but a nice adjustment in air for the finish for Andrew Bynum's little cuz and Amari Bynum. Thank you, Garcia. Oh, could have really used an and one there, not going to lie. Not going to lie. What up, Kevin?
Another
Kevin up in God's country.
Good Lord.
Man. You ever had your ass whooped over a loss to an unranked Ohio State team?
Oh, several times.
Well, that's good. Good, because you're getting ready to again.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Now, when you said North O, I immediately smelled Big Jim's Rib Haven.
We were just talking about timeout chicken last night.
I don't think I've ever had that.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I really don't. I mean, has it always been there?
Yeah.
So maybe when I was little?
It's south of Ames a little ways on 30th. Down there. Oh.
Light says, let's go Huskers. Let's finish them off. I mean, they need to
they
wake up.
A little rhythm on offense going,
they need to wake it up.
Stagnant. He said timeout closed for a minute. I didn't know that. Don't get down that way much anymore, but I did not know this. You're pretty fired up for the WNBA to get going again, aren't you?
Can't wait.
You've said many times that it's the greatest sport to watch. You still believe that?
Wholeheartedly.
Wholeheartedly. I could go for a short little 10, 12-hour nap.
Let's take one right after stream.
Just a little pick-me-up.
You know?
Who do the Suns play tonight?
Oh, just, the league just decided right after we play OKC that, again, this is the second time this has happened on a back-to-back. They send us from OKC to play the Rockets. They keep bouncing us back and forth between those two to slap us around a little bit. So tonight's probably a L ski, but that's what we thought last night.
They're not coming together on it. Okay? We want to play with pace, but we want to play with smart pace. All right? Too much. We're just too sped up right now. Okay? So get that thing down. All right, and go into our action.
So Hoy wants him to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, he's looking.
Do you
He
agree?
wants pace, but good pace. Yeah.
We're 3 for
Shot
19
some of those-
after going 3 for 3 to start.
Yeah, a
from
lot of
three.
those threes looked rushed. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of clean cuts when they are trying to go off ball screens and shit like that.
And also not helping, you saw those three-pointers for Nebraska.
We got to focus on the execution instead of just rushing to try and get buckets.
Since then, there's been a little bit of a lid on the
I feel like these timeouts are starting to become 7, 8, 9-minute timeouts, and I don't understand that. I really don't. They can't possibly have that much time on a timeout.
Outside the three-point line.
So you like that strategy?
Yep.
Oh, Buchton Gel on the floor. Great save to Frag. Frag to the rack. Good kick out to Garcia. You're going to have to put it up, Garcia. Garcia's giving Nebraska basically next to nothing right now, by the way, and by the by. I know he's out there as a sub, but you got to get, what is it, Mast? You got to get Mast back out there, bro. Unless Garcia wants to shut me up by showing me something here. Frager pumping. Frager forces a shot clock Vio stopping shot, and Lawrence gets suplexed into the paint.
No whistle, body's just losing control.
10 turnovers.
Smaller lineup also on offense for the Buckeyes. If they're going to trap Bruce Thornton off this screen and roll, you have 3 guys that make a play off the dribble and Tilly as a big.
Royal comes to get it.
Low rocker step through. Good. 1-point lead.
Once he comes off that screen, it's that Euro or he's just got a clear shot.
Hand off to Lawrence.
And their defense is picking up everything on this end.
Over to Buchton Daddy. Over to Frager for 3, and the Skurs need it. It's not even close. I mean, I could say it was close. Yeah. Thornton to the rack. Euro, lefty lay, fouled, going to the line.
That's fine. Stop leaving him wide open once he makes a move.
They show 2 to the ball, the Cornhuskers, and then he swings it quickly to Bruce. And Bruce can attack one-on-one. Advantage Bruce Thornton if he's one-on-one.
Yeah, not many people can stop Bruce Thornton. We talked about his balance, his size at 6'2",
You see Sundo?
15, and just how efficient he
in the
is
chat?
around the basket. So
Yeah.
I didn't know a real man was in the chat.
Should he get the Suns one world?
If you want to, Sundo, you can.
He said we should cover volleyball too. We talked about it, man, but it lines up almost perfect with football.
Yeah. It's tough to do volley.
The league in minutes and top 5 in points, 3-point shooting, and we talked about.
I figured our game wouldn't start for like 15 minutes past the hour anyways, so
Understand the 3. He shot it much better.
trying to let this game
Understand the minutes. But the field
do its thing, but now we've lost the lead over here.
Going from up 14 to down 1.
First lead tonight.
Crazy.
Mass is back in. Hoiberg back.
Mass, top of the key. Hop, step, spin, floater!
There you go. Working
Gets
the paint.
Nebraska the lead back, gets him off of the schneid.
That's beautiful footwork, but unbelievable.
Do your thing with that
People
pizza,
said it's
Sundo.
okay. We're a second half of the second half team.
Footwork, and nobody came to help.
Jesse Fazzetti. So who's the starting quarterback for Nebraska next season? Rattles out.
That's the beauty, is that we're going to have a quarterback controversy. We're going to have a quarterback.
Hopefully it's a real competition, but I mean, right now it's got to be Latif. I mean, not only does he have playing experience in games, but with the offensive coordinator and the team, but
Definitely on the floor, because that's a battle. That's like a
I'm assuming there's going to be at least one more quarterback added. So, I mean, it just depends on how guys pick up the offense and develop and gel with the rest of the offense.
Can I complain about Mast's shoes? He's wearing some Dame Lils, I think. No, he's a sexy man.
Some Will Purdue's.
He looks like he might as well be wearing some Will Purdue's, okay? Some ugly ass Dame Lils. Things are hideous. Uh-oh.
Wide open, doesn't want
Travel, because he's not a shooter. Should have just shot it. Take that shot, big man.
Indecision.
The defender wasn't close enough, and he went a little bit too fast.
Mass got the lead back, and now we got the ball back. To Mast.
Mass trying to attack Tilly.
Ooh, see if he tries that
Again?
turnaround again.
Nah, you ain't built. Come on, bro. Who does that? That was a shot just for the sake of taking a shot. They throw it over. Nice stop, but it's a foul. Going to the line.
Just a good look for Bruce Thornton. Great seal by Devin Royal. Love to see a little bit more of this. If you're a Buckeye fan, he's had that advantage. And if you're Nebraska, you got to find a way. I know you want to front, but it's hard because he's so strong.
Now, you've kind of been calling for that all night with that size advantage for Royal.
Free throw is good. 50-50.
15-0. Ranked 10th in the AP poll today, and you see that note at the bottom. First time they have been in the top 10 since
1966. Legary.
The year I graduated college. Clank.
Missed free throw. Still a tie game. Beautiful. Foo, Frager, don't scare me like that. Baby Hoy. Do. Over to Sanford. Back to Hoy. Corner three, no good.
These three-point shots are just rushed, man.
I mean, as long as you get an open, good look, I don't care if you're doing it quickly or not. It's just, is it a good open look?
It's where you're not even having decent form or follow through. It's just like a quick, trying to imitate like a Curry type release. It's like
big three for Thornton. That one hurts. 12-3 scoring run in the last 4 minutes, folks. Mast with the ball. Kicks it to Frag. They're trying to work it back down to Mast in the post. He doesn't get it any closer than really the corner three. Mast.
That's what the
to
like
Sanford
inside the three-point line.
Back to Mast. They read the backdoor Kiat. They drop it off. Good defense. Good hands up, Mast. Good hands up defense. Go.
Go.
Great pass to Frag Daddy. Woo! I like that reverse from Frag. I really do.
53-52. Good basketball on both sides.
Ohio State still does not have a quad 1 win this year. They have some decent quad 2 victories, but Jake Diebler knows this could be a big one come Selection Sunday.
Hezzy for Thornton. Ripped.
There
Thornton dribbles
Good
straight.
D.
Hey, yo,
That's a foul.
that's a thank you. Thank you. I thought they were going to call a damn. He called a
Should've been a foul on him,
timeout?
eh? Grabbed him around his shoulder and his
He's
waist.
grabbing him from behind. That's stupid, bro.
Use the rim. They needed that bucket, the Huskers.
Ugh.
Jab, creates some space and knocks it down. Good ball game.
Man. Once again, guys, help us out. Hit the like button if you haven't. Really helps us out. We need all the help we can get. Nebraska needs all the help they can get. 22-14 in the second half. Remember when I broke down my amazing breakdown earlier?
My brain's still fried from it. Please refresh me.
I didn't think you could handle it. What the heck?
I'm new. Hang on.
I'm new. I don't know what to do.
Is that back?
Yeah.
I went to click out of here to go to the stat thing and point it off.
But remember when I was saying,
Barber,
like, we're usually
Barber said Huskers will win the ball game.
I hope. We're usually
Appreciate you, Captain.
Second half team. Why aren't we right now? They flipped the script on us in the second half.
Later, Jesse. Good luck with them kids tomorrow. Good luck with that getting up early again. Maybe you already have been, but
couldn't be me.
Don't miss those days.
Instead of getting up early, Gary just never goes to sleep.
Just stay awake. You don't ever have to worry about waking up tired.
He's found a hack. Big hack.
I'm a bit of a life hacker myself.
You know? He's willing to just die real early.
Just real. Get it over with. $52-53, Gary. And you said Nebraska was going to lose by 30. You're like, oh, I'm just hearing this for the first time. Okay, I did. I'm learning a lot here.
I don't remember saying that, but okay. Anytime the game wants to come back now, I'm pretty sure that this
game started right at 5:30. At 6:40, there was like 4 minutes gone into the second half.
Well, these aren't normal time. I'm pretty sure these are not normal. I'll hit a stopwatch
now
next
we're
time.
looking at an 8 o'clock, 7:45, 8 o'clock.
Remember basketball? Remember when you're like playing organized basketball? There's a 30-second timeout and a full timeout. What the fuck are these?
These are all 20-minute timeouts.
Like, are these like individual halftime timeouts? Yeah, we'd like to call a halftime. Okay, we'll see you guys back here tomorrow? Same time? Sure. Thornton's, he might have a future.
That's definitely helped them.
He's got a pro body. He's scoring a lot in college. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on them muscles. Hoy boy into the corner. Frager to Mast. Looking for the backdoor cuts. They're not there. Mast, 7 seconds. Back to Hoy boy. Hoy's cut off. Jacobson, no good. At least he stops the shot clock, Vio, but that don't help us none. Huskers down 1. 6:45 to go.
Ice cold from 3 and can't get anything relatively close to the paint.
Thornton out to Tilly. No good. Maybe that's why he didn't want to take the shot last time. Nice rebound, Frager. Pushes it up to your boy Jacobson. Over to Sanford. Fort to Prager. Hezzy step back. Kicks it to Hoy boy. 17 seconds. Back to Sanford, top of the key. Over to Mast. Mast
defense is just
pulls. Needed it. That was so sexy from Mast. The backdoor cut was not there.
Guys loose to the paint, man.
They're trying, but I told you earlier, Ohio State is cutting off the backdoor cuts.
Everything. They're keeping everything outside the three-point line.
Pull up. Mobley!
Wow.
Tough. Double contested. pull-up three. They're up 1. Mast over to Frag. Frag to Hoy. Hoy over to Jacobson. Mast, there's your backdoor cut. A foul. Sanford going to the line.
Watch, as you can see, Green catches it. A little space right there because of the slice cut.
What a three. This was even nicer, though.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Catch and shoot over 2
So
guys.
tough.
You're letting the crowd know that he is feeling that one.
Sanford just over 79% from the line.
Go Price. Bang out both of these.
Good free throw. Tie game.
He's got a boot on his foot. Had an injury in the first half. He will not return. He picked up 2 quick fouls, but also got injured. Guy that gives him 8 points and 4.
Sanford's second free throw is good.
So playing a little smaller, but hanging in this game down 1 right now.
Thornton bringing it up. Thornton reminds me of, like, I don't want to say like a Colin Sexton or like a...
At the start of it looked like Nebraska.
What's that dude on Utah? Collier? Isaiah Collier?
So good offensively,
Yeah.
but things have changed.
Thornton bullies to the rack and gets a floater through traffic, bro. He's kind of unstoppable right now. Sanford to Hoy. Hoy back to Sanford, back to Hoy. Mast in the post, trying to get it to him. They do, but he's deep.
Not really in the post.
He's posted. Yep, nice 1 spin move, 2 spin moves.
Go back to the other baseline.
Hezzy, get in there. Let's go. That's pretty, bro. Looking like a young Chris Guerrero.
Except he didn't yam on him like.
Right.
Just watch this footwork. You can see here's Devin Roll. Nice little spin. Devin Roll's done
It's a good move. Little pass fake at the end. I love it.
nice little hook.
I'd literally do that over you.
Now you like that.
Seventh-year senior, 2 seasons wiped out with a left knee injury, including last year, but he is back and piloting this Nebraska team to a 14-0 record, and a big 3-point play right there.
Mast hits. Yep.
He's from the Netherlands. His family from the Netherlands was in town the last couple of weeks. Got to see him play a couple of games, and now back home watching this
Thornton
across the pond.
wearing length appropriate shorts that Gary appreciates. Okay.
Who?
Thornton.
If it's Bruce Thornton,
Yeah.
nice job by Nebraska. Trying to keep
If
him
Gary was hooping, believe
in
me,
kind of rhythm.
he'd be wearing shorts down to his shin bones.
Down to my shins. No show socks.
No show socks, baby. Thornton kicks it out to Moe. Deep logo.
Right.
Jeebus Christmas if that went in.
That's all right.
We got a 5-on-4. We got to push it, boys. Sanford to the rack. Foul. Oh, that's a kick at least. Thank you, bald bitch Raph. Thank you for the makeup call. Because, yeah, shut up. Shut up,
He got
Tilly.
pushed out of bounds.
It was a push. It might not have been a push. He might have just gave up his dribble and, yeah.
Right now, good defense by Thornton.
He kind of stuck that foot out there.
But Tilly definitely kicked the ball to trap it.
By the letter of the law, that's a good call by Kip Kissinger.
Now you're good, Sundo. We can start a little bit late. I'm sorry, man. I apologize giving this white man any sort of
Anything.
favoritism over Mast. Oh, it would have been so pretty, but it's no good.
Awaiting a final media timeout in a 2-point game here in Columbus.
Mobley kicks it over Tilly's head. That's a foul! Sanford got the ball and Tilly grabbed his arm. They're like, nah, we'll just let that go. I don't want the clock to stop any more than the next guy, but Jesus, that could get us into the bonus faster. Mast to the Riznak. Fouled. No call. Gets his own rebound off of a miss. And Hoy Boy saves it to Sanford. Who hits the three? Finally, Sanford makes a shot.
The ball was there.
Impressive.
4 different players. Sam Hoiberg just ran through the tape.
All Hoy boy right there, dude. All Hoy boy.
Possession.
And good effort from Mast, not stopping on that play.
For Nebraska to go up 5.
Pick and roll here with Tilly.
Coaches always praise Sam Hoiberg.
They kick it to Till. Till, drop step, gets ripped, gets it back, throws up bull jive. No good. Rebound. Let's slow it down. Please, Hoy, coach's son, do the right thing. Dribble the clock out. Handoff. Back to Mast. Tilly guarding. Handoff to Frager. Frager. Step through. Uroki. Good.
Do it.
And one.
Might do it.
Looking like a young Gary Menson.
At the right time, they made plays. As you can see, look at Hoiberg run through it. And then a 3, and that's a deep one they knocked down. Just different
What a shot, bro.
plays. And then
Look at that.
Frager comes
Still
off.
finishes off the backboard. That's dirty. That is dirty. He might need to check his pantaloons, Gary.
Pantalones.
I would dominate you in basketball the exact same way that they're dominating right now here in the second half. All right? So don't question that.
I would never, sir.
Wow. Barbara says, second half team.
Second half of the second half.
Ain't that the twoof? Yeah, did not think this was going to be a 2-hour game, bro.
Should
I
be
would have
longer
had
than
I would have had you stream this on your own.
that. On meself.
Okay?
The first half was like 45 minutes. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And now we're almost an hour into the second half, and there's still, what, 2.5 minutes? 2 minutes?
I'm with you, Smoke. Not over yet, Light. It ain't over yet.
No, it's not over yet, but
7 points.
they look a little like forced and pressured on the offensive end, not as much flow as they
It's
had.
probably over. I'll be honest. It's probably over.
Nebraska, I don't think has done much to break that defense. They're just hitting the tougher shots, and now they're getting to the line. And I taught you all that.
That's where I learned it. You know?
Good news, though, we got plenty more commercials.
You guys want them? We got them. Okay?
And you might be thinking, it's been time out long enough. We should be back to shoot the free throw, right? Nah.
No. So that's where you would start being wrong.
We're looking at the coming up game that's probably supposed to be starting in 9 minutes, but won't start for another 20 to 25.
Not a bad, just not a good shot, not a great possession because of the defense in Nebraska. Then
See, you could have called that a foul. Sanford, if he was in the NBA, probably would have fell to the ground and act like he got shivved.
Act like he stepped on a landmine.
Act like The Rock getting stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And a few ties over the previous 8 minutes, but over this last little 2:21 stretch, it's been all about Nebraska, and they are at the line with Frager, and he completes a three-point play.
Free throw is good. Back up 8 points. 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Mobley the fourth with the ball. Over to Thornton. He hears a who and kicks it back to Mobley. Mobes back to Thort.
They can't get nothing going.
Triple teamed. Back to Mobes. Step back 3. Super tough. Super tough. It rattles in.
Wow.
I mean, that's a shooter's bounce. And they go to a little 1-2-2 zone press.
And they are full court pressing. You don't see this often in the NBA, I'll tell you that. Lawrence to the Riznak. Kicks it out to Hoy. Out to Mass. Play keep away, Hoy. Hey, Hoy!
There we go.
You got 15 seconds you can take off the clock. You little shrimp. Bro, I hate shit like that, bro. I hate shit like that. He had an open 3 and he wanted to take it. We don't need that with 18 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, but if he makes it, it ices the game.
I don't give a rip. All right?
He doesn't ice it, but pretty much.
I'll ice you. Backdoor cut from Frager. Fouled hard. Great pass, Lawrence on the inbound.
Well, I like Frager, Steve. We talked about him being a redshirt freshman from right there in Lincoln. He's giving him a boost off the bench tonight.
Yes.
That's not something you expect from a coach's son. You expect a coach's son to make the exact right choice. But no.
I mean, I don't think it was as bad as you think.
Yeah, trust me. That was my dad's a coach, bro. My dad's the coach. I totally get to shoot this 3. What do you mean? I'm open, bro. My dad's the coach.
I don't think that was his mindset at all.
He does get the second.
I'm a mind reader and a ball knower. You, sir, are neither. Thornton, handoff to Mobley. He'll likely pull from the logo. Kicks it. Royal. Physical. Good, perfect defense from Mast, bro. That's exactly how you're supposed to play that if you're Mast. I love that.
4-point game. Buck 10 left.
And off to Frag. Oh, Tilly steals the pass. Euros to the rim for the two-handed yam, and it's back to a 2-point game with 1 minute to go.
This is going to be a long
timeout, Lawrence. I'm starting a clock here. Let's see how long this is. I'd say it's probably about 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
The game clock was at 2:18 at 7:22. Central Standard Time.
I'd say I'm probably about 5 full seconds behind, 6 full seconds behind, so I'll add that into my timer. That's just... So that's why I'd like another 17 seconds ran off the clock, or 10 seconds, you know? Shoot at 7.
So would you rather...
Because you can stack those mistakes. These mistakes can be stacked. The more time there is to stack mistakes.
So would you rather take a bad shot or not a bad shot? Yeah, maybe a contested really good shot 15 seconds later, or would you rather take the open look with 17 left?
Not a 3. 18 seconds on the clock. You're in win the game mode. You're up 8 points. You have an open 3 with 18 seconds. You don't take it. You step back. You take at least 10 to 12 more seconds off the clock, and you operate like you're trying to win a game.
So if
it's about taking time away.
But it's at 40 seconds, you're happier. You feel safer.
It's 2 less possessions of the foul game that gets played at the end of the game where you foul each other. It's 2 less possessions. Yeah, I'm in favor of that. Frager. Hezzy.
I don't know how 17 seconds.
Spin move. Steps through. Frager!
And
one! Freshman!
Go back to crying about Hoiberg taking a wide open 3.
Just because we got bailed out doesn't make Hoiberg in the right.
I think you're falling into your ultra-conservative, just run the ball all the time deal.
I'm running into the Steve Nash Phoenix Suns offense where they played ends of games and ends of quarters brilliantly. And I've always looked for teams to do what they used to do, and nobody does it. Prager hits.
Bruce Thornton, one of the best scorers in the country.
5-point lead, 30 seconds. Trying to go for a quick bucket. Gets it.
Oh, I thought he got an and one, bro.
5 to go.
I thought he got an and one.
Of course we have a timeout.
Yeah. Of course. Of course, a horse.
3-point game.
Match going between two guys, trying to get their press, trying to get quick buckets.
In the last 6.5 minutes real time, we've taken less than 2 minutes off the clock.
Didn't take off a lot of time. Just went right in and used his size.
It'd be like that.
With one timeout. Keep in mind the foul situation, too, should that become a thing. Nebraska only 4 team fouls, Ohio State 8.
Possession arrow going toward Nebraska.
I think Nebraska's just going to be at the line almost every possession now.
Yeah.
Go back to last season. These two teams have played in a lot of close
I am so impressed with Prager, dude, because he's a freshman, and all the things that he shows as a freshman is like, holy shit, how is he an in-state kid and he's this good already? Have we ever had an in-state kid this good as a freshman? I don't
Besides
know.
you.
Other than me. But I was too good for these schools. You know?
Yeah, way too good. You were trying to decide between North Carolina and Duke, weren't you?
Yeah. But then I forgot, and I didn't make a decision, and then it just slipped away. And I woke up, I was 38, and here we are. They kick it into Hoy Daddy. Hoy gets fouled. Hopefully he's a great free throw shooter. I assume he is. He's tiny and white.
Does not get to the line a ton. He hasn't been there tonight. He's 19 of 26 on the season. Good for 73.
19 of 26 on the season. I could see him missing one. Hopefully I'm wrong.
He ain't missing nothing. He's got these. Don't you worry about it.
If he makes them both, it'll make up for that stoinked, selfish, rushed 3 that Gary loved, by the way, and by the by. Hoiberg, first free throw.
And he missed the front end. Now they're going to play the game where they foul. Remember, that's just the 5th foul on Nebraska, so still another one.
Misses the 1 and 1.
Steve, with 21 seconds to go.
It is smart by Nebraska to be able to give that foul. Just trying.
It's a good question, home plate. I would assume it's just like being on the road. Ohio State might be 10-3, but that's not a bad record. They're traditionally a powerhouse compared to us. Traditionally never a powerhouse. Thornton to the rack. On the ground.
How is that a foul, dude? He throws his shoulder into him.
Because it was... I don't agree. I mean, I agree with you. But because it was moving and Thornton had the right to be there, they give that to the runner, basically.
You can't take your offhand and push somebody, but you can lunge your body in.
I thought he hipped him. I thought he used his low body to push him out of the way. Was there a chicken wing?
No.
I didn't see it.
But I'm saying, like, it makes sense you can't push off with your offhand even when a guy's moving. I don't understand why you can just SGA jump into him, and it's like, oh, you should have flopped backwards to get out of his way when he decided to do that.
Royal hits the floater. Sanford with the ball. Come on, San. Let's go. Get the ball across half court. Woo! 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Huskers up 1. Wow. Guys, help us out. We got 148 in here now. Hit the like button, please. This is the first time Gary's ever watched a basketball game, and he's really picking up the sport quick.
I'm really starting to learn a lot.
He's starting to like it.
That's the 10th foul, and number 10, Jamarcus Lawrence, to the line.
All right, Lawrence, I could really use at least one of these. 2 would be Great.
I'll take both.
Yippee! Hits the first.
If he hits the second, do you do the foul up 3 thing if you're Nebraska?
Yeah, I would.
You look at Fred to see if he calls it. But if I'm Fred, I'll just play it out right now.
Things a little more convoluted this year with that extra step that you get in college basketball on the whistle. It is a 3-point game.
Hits them both. But don't worry, we'll have another 30-minute timeout.
Guys sub in so you can stop the momentum.
Both teams have a timeout. But at least so far, Jake Diebler not using it.
I go full distance. Yeah, press them and just don't give up a 3. Inside, so be it.
Tilly, that's who I want shooting it. That's who I want shooting it, baby. Off the backboard. Woo! That dude scared as hell to shoot, and they gave him a game winner. Are you kidding me?
That's who I want shooting.
Like, woo!
Hey,
good win.
I think that's how you say it. We can't show the games because even when we show a little bit in the background, if too much gets seen, we've been taken down. Twice?
We're getting risk. You know, we're risking it right now for the audio, even.
Yeah, you got to show up on the Suns channel for audio. We've been taken down twice on the football streams for showing too much.
So let's see. Was anyone else open? He pushes. That play was designed for Tilly. He must be a good shooter, like, in totality. He just wasn't confident tonight. Because Coach does not draw you up the game-winning 3. That was very designed. Yeah. So he might not have faith in himself, but his coach got faith in him.
It's good to see him get an ugly win.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Normally we'll do a full post-game show and hang out with you guys and talk. We even talk probably Husker football stuff, but I've got my son's channel right now. They're playing the Rockets, so I got to go stream that. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. We're covering all the basketball games that we can this year. We're going to try to get every single one. One if not both of us. And we're going to have some Husker football videos coming out for you guys soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Thank you for hanging out. Gary, anything else from you?
No, I mean, it's good to get a scrappy win. We had a good lead, lost it, didn't implode, stuck it out. What teams do, man. Appreciate everybody coming in.
See you guys soon.